on mute. What's going on? What is going on? Come on in. Come on in, gang. Come on in. It's about, because I don't know what's going on right now. Let me turn my little music down a little bit. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the channel. Give it up for yourself. Stream of the new year. And my God, today. Get y'all ass in here. Let's wait a little bit. What's going on? I see y'all in the chat. Oh, y'all been here for a minute. I see you. Thank you for being here, guys. We're gonna have a good time tonight. I see you, the Genius CEO. Thank you. Yeah, I was muted. What's going on, Carmaya? What's up, baby? I see you, my life, your entertainment. Look, I show all the chats until I'm monetized. I don't know. I know there's a strategy to that, but everybody gets love around here. So I know why y'all know why we're here. It has been a crazy few weeks, but this week has been the crazy. I cannot even deal with what's going on right now. Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. I mean, it has been crazy all week. I've seen so many streamers, so many content creators reacting to this situation, and a lot has been said. And it's like, it's a who won the fight type of thing. And when I'm looking at it, I personally don't think anybody won, if I'm being honest. But before we get into all of that, thank y'all for being here. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do all the things. Tell all the people that Anton's biggest villain is reacting to him right now. See if you can get him in here tonight. We can unpack this shit together. But y'all, I hope you got your drink. I got a warm cocktail tonight. Oh, yes. Get your drink. Get your popcorn, get your chips. Because, baby, we got some shit. We got to unpack this together. I know y'all have been seeing the videos of Anton's interaction with Corey Holcomb, but we are going to start from the beginning. Mind you, I didn't even know the interaction was as short as it was. I'm thinking that it was at least an hour into their conversation. This shit happened all of what, 30 minutes? Shit hit the fan that quick that they couldn't even get 30 minutes into their stream before it all went left. And I'm just like, yo, what happened? What happened? What do y'all think happened there? I know some people say, oh, this person disrespected this person, that person. What I saw was two egos walking into a room and was trying to one up one another. My ego bigger than yours. I'm a bigger man than you. But let's get into the video, because my God, today, I never thought I would see the day where this type of thing would happen, especially with content creators such as Anton, who is kind of known, or he brands himself as a person that always stays composed, always stays in frame. I was I'm not going to say I was shocked, because outside of the mask, you can see that it takes a certain type of person to get him out his body, and vice versa. Corey Holcomb, before I even get started, Corey Holcomb is not even my cup of tea. I'm not even a fan of his. I think he also, for him to be going so hard on Anton about Black people, he doesn't have anything good to say about Black people either. So that's a whole nother situation. Let me go ahead and pull up this video so we can get started, y'all. Because I just don't even know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. But I'm going to unpack this shit with you tonight. Thank y'all for being here. What y'all saying in the chat? Hold on. What's the best view? Yeah, we could do that. Click farming, huh? Y'all gotta tell me what this stuff means. I have no idea what that means. So does that mean like Anton or Corey put this thing together specifically to like farm clicks? Did they know this shit was going to happen? Is that what y'all saying? Like this was all a plan? Because that's whack. If that's true, that's whack. Why do you got to go through so many lengths and go out your way just to get clicks? That's weird to me. But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let me turn this down just a little bit more. And we're going to start from the beginning because, like I said, it was all of 20 minutes, it seemed like. And let's just see what started the clash of the ego. Let's go.
You know, I don't pay attention to niggas that don't got no profile picture.
Yes. You know, I
promise to God, bro.
And they scared to.
Now, this is at the beginning. It seems like it was, you know, it was starting out as a healthy conversation, a little bit of banter. Let's see what happens.
Step 4.
I don't pay attention. I think them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually put a picture, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like, okay.
We don't take that serious.
Exactly. Keyboard cowards is what I call them.
Somebody said, what Craig had, he on time out. Craig had a show, folks.
That's right.
Craig going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't going to be able to get to it all, but
we're going to try.
There's so much to say. I got to ask you this just off top.
I'm with it.
How do you feel? Because we ain't going to do all politics because that ain't what the show
we
about.
We got to get there. Now.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons? I'm talking about this nation, the U.S.
That's the part of the game.
When you say the part of the game, I don't understand.
Everybody done been conquered. Slavery didn't exist way before we ever came in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see.
Okay, this is already starting off bad. This is already starting off bad, y'all. This is a real live reaction. I've only seen the clips here and there, but like the start of this conversation is already starting off bad. And since when does Corey Holcomb have these kind of conversations? These like super in-depth, deep conversations about what's happening in the nation. The intellectual ability is not matching here. I don't get it, but let's go.
What the problem is?
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
like what? Give me an example.
Like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
The transatlantic slave trade.
You smart man.
Right. I studied it. I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African-American male, I know how I got here. I didn't take the cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people were robbed. They what?
They were sold by Africans.
Oh God.
You said all the people?
Oh God. Y'all know this is about to piss me off. Y'all know this is about to piss me off. Anton, please don't start this shit, G. Oh my God. And calm down. All this finicky stuff, playing with your cufflinks, chill out. But also, Corey knew what to ask Anton. He knew what to ask Anton because I feel like, because that question out the gate, I'm sure you already know who Anton is and what he stands for. You watch this nigga. You know how he feels about certain things. You know what you're doing. Man, look.
Who was sold by Africans?
How you think what you think white people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
they came and got us too, Anton. They came and got us too. And the Africans that sold, other Africans were unaware that they were selling their Africans or their African brothers and sisters into chattel slavery, right? At the time, they were trading prisoners of war. It was a thing. But they were not intentionally giving away people to be enslaved in such a way that they did. So don't piss me off.
Capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
Okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
Correct.
So the white people were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people, you think that racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us.
Wrong again, nigga. I'm sorry, G. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do this. What do you mean racism is inherently in all of us? Excuse me? We wouldn't know shit about it if these white motherfuckers didn't indoctrinate everybody to believe that they were the inferior race. Racism is literally not our problem. Racism has never been a problem historically amongst black people or African people in general. This is straight Eurocentric European bullshit that they have made everybody else the victim of. So we got to get through this.
Black people is some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life. We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No, hold on. Let's stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate.
Nigga, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I love black people. I love myself. I love black people. And if you really are pro-black, this type of stuff would not leave your lips, Anton. This is what be pissing me off. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Me and Anton will go at it about these things because it's nonsensical what he's saying. It just doesn't.
Some of the first slavers in the United States of America was black people. That's the truth.
They were black people that became free and then bought their slaves back to then free them.
So what I'm trying to understand is,
was slavery in the United States before?
Slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent in this world. That's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, and this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you need?
What do y'all want? Like, because y'all complaining about it over and over again. And I'm trying to understand, what is it that y'all looking for?
We would have loved if these white folks would look at black people as human beings and didn't want to put us into chattel slavery for hundreds of years. We would have loved to just have been left alone once we were freed from slavery and were able to build our own neighborhoods and able to build our own infrastructures and businesses, and we would have loved if they would have just let us be so we can continue to thrive. And now the system has changed where we're still under this system of systemic racism. I don't understand how this is ever, I don't understand how it's an argument. It's clear as day. What do we want? We want to be left the fuck alone. We want justice. We want repair for the damage done by this racist government. What is that so hard to understand, Anton? Like, who's paying you, G? Who's paying him? I need somebody to let me know, because I understand you want to be conservative and you have your conservative views, but it's okay to actually acknowledge the truth and the historical facts about this country and why we are in the position we are in today. We still in the streets. Well, we're not in the streets like that anymore, but we are still saying the same old song, "We shall overcome." We still fighting the fight. So that's what we want, Anton. And instead of asking the people that have been inflicted by this system and this violence, why don't you talk to the people that keep doing the bullshit and ask them, why y'all don't leave these niggas alone? Why you don't leave black folks alone? Why are you always in their business? Why are you trying to rewrite history as it pertains to black history? Why are you defunding HBCUs? Why are you doing everything racist? Like, it's so clear what's happening, and to just be so oblivious, it's just like it fascinates me. I don't get it.
Nah,
What is gonna help y'all?
A whole thing that has happened.
Because I'm solutions oriented. And I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through.
Like,
You've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't understand. What are you saying? Like,
because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here.
What is real racism? What is that? What is real racism? I don't understand that. What's fake racism? What?
Here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes. Definitively.
Come on, man.
Definitively. You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
Because that's called proximity. White people are more likely to be killed by a white person as well. An Asian person is more likely to be killed by another Asian person. Latino, Filipino. Hello? That's proximity. Yeah, that's why we be bumping heads. Because to be this obtuse, it just has to be exhausting.
That's a fact.
Do you understand that it's made like that on purpose? The position,
it's the system. The system against us. I got it.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in.
Who is my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first.
Oh my God. Anton, baby, I need you to, and to anybody else, real quick, holler at me real quick. You are black before anything else in this country, baby. I need you to understand that you cannot claim any other ideology, any other religion before you can claim black. And you want to know why? Because when you go out into the world, they don't see, oh, a good old Christian man. And we'll get into all this. I want to claim Christianity so hard now to make my point. But they see you as black first. They see every black person as black first. Doesn't matter if they are educated. Doesn't matter if they are successful. Doesn't matter. They see you as black. What Kanye say? Even if you in a Benz, you still a nigga in a coupe. You are black first. Why are you running so hard? Why are you running away from that so hard? I don't. When it's the truth, your white counterparts wouldn't even agree with you with that. They would laugh at you. Why are you fighting for dear life to try not to hang on to who you are? That's crazy.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something's wrong with that.
Black is a construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
that's
brown,
why you start believing it.
then.
No. We not brown. We not black. We not none of that shit.
Oh, well, what are we?
We not none. For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus first.
You don't even. I'm sorry. I've had too many interactions with Anton on panels, off panels, or whatever the case may be. Baby, you don't follow the Bible like that, gang. I got to keep it real with you. Come on now, Anton. A lot of these men who heavily advocate for Christian values and Christian principles, you all do not behave according to the Bible in your everyday life. Jesus would not fuck with what you just said. He will tell you to claim your blackness first. Hello? He would tell you to claim you as a black person and be proud of your blackness and to embrace your people at that. He wouldn't even align with what you're saying right now. And you throw him in the mix to try to say, well, I'm a Christian first. God and Jesus would be like, nigga, please.
I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you're black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian.
Huh?
Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people.
What?
So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black?
Okay.
And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay. Well, trust me, brother.
They didn't.
I said I don't.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I jumped. My bad.
They were the party that actually freed.
This makes it interesting.
I'm racist. I don't know a lot of racism in me.
Absolutely.
But maybe you can show me something I don't know.
My foundation is always going to be
I had to start
Christianity,
over. My bad.
Christ, Jesus first. I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you're black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian.
Yes, they do. That's what I wanted to get. Yes, they do. Yes, the fuck they do. Are you kidding me? Yes, they do. Every other culture does that but us. They literally put their people on just because they are their people. That's why you see these other communities thriving the way that they are, because they put their cousins on, aunties on, everybody that is within their community, they putting them on first. Rotating that dollar within their community 3 times over before it even goes out. Everybody else is proud of their culture, proud of their skin color, proud of who they are. And you're sitting here saying that they don't. Say that to their face. They will look at you like they're crazy, like you're crazy. They're so proud of their culture. But see, the problem is you don't see anything to be proud of as a black person within our culture, because you feel like we have been dominated, right? And you want to be in proximity to power. You want to be in proximity to people of wealth. And who usually holds this wealth? Who usually holds all this power? White people. And you are obsessed with being in proximity to that. So this is why you say the silly things you say, G. And it's just like, I really pray one day you come to a better understanding of your logic, because this ain't it. This ain't it, big dog.
Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black? Okay. And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay. Well, trust me, brother. You white people, let me tell you something. I know Caucasian people that have looked at me and threw me licks.
Mm-hmm.
But I am from Chicago.
And I'm from Detroit.
It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian people until I moved to Los Angeles. And a lot of the stories I heard, it turned out to be just that. But back to this Christianity, you have to understand this. You were taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
Nope.
Okay, so
we was taught everything that you know on this earth, it was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
You say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I studied you.
Wow.
I studied you.
This is why
I'm racist. I don't know a lot of racism in me.
Absolutely.
But maybe you can show me something I don't know.
We're gonna get there.
I wanted
We'll
you
get
guys
there.
to start the show off in your own
No. When Brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I believe we can have a conversation like men. It's like a lot of stuff he said right now, I disagree with so much. But
both of us.
I'm going to try to make a point, because I have the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't guaranteed. I'm not
And
blind
I
and
have the
stupid?
hopes that I'm gonna get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Yeah, because I don't
really
know
do.
nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything that you speak of, it's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it.
Well, if I reflect something that is this Democratic plantation, I tell you what, I really don't study a Democratic plantation. I try to study being a stand-up human being where when I look in the mirror, I don't see a slick motherfucker.
Right.
That's who I am.
I'm with it.
I don't like slick motherfuckers.
That's the first thing we agreed on.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad we got there. But
And here's the thing, also, y'all, I don't really have a stance on Democrat, on Republican, on conservative. I think it's all bullshit, if you ask me. I think they all playing us. Democrats, Republicans. It's two sides, two wings on the same fucked up bird, right? But it's very weird that some people can't see beyond the politic on why someone believes something that they believe in. It's always, oh, that's a lefty point of view, or is it just my point of view, or why do I have to be a Democrat because I align with a certain ideology that doesn't necessarily align with your conservative view? So it's just weird that there's always this, oh, it's a Democratic plantation. It's a freaking conservative Republican plantation too, full of idiots. Not saying that Anton is an idiot, but when you listen to a lot of hardcore right wing conservatives, white Christian nationalists, they sound like idiots. They're always lying, and they're blatantly racist. So whatever plantation you're on, regardless if it's not Democratic or not, it ain't no better. You're still being indoctrinated and still getting confused about who you are. You can't even claim your blackness. That's the biggest psyop of the whole thing. You over there with them Republicans and these conservatives so hard that you scared to even claim that you're black. What the fuck? And we're on a plantation? Jesus.
I was talking to a young lady on the phone the other day, and she said, I know you hate what's the lady who calls herself a doctor? I'm blanking right now.
Oh my God.
Dr. Bryant. And I'm like, I don't hate nobody. Where do you get hate from? And then
because you have a lot of hateful things to say unprovoked about people, Corey. That's why. I can't even, I know he has said some crazy things about Dr. Bryant, but that's what I'm saying. Both of these men, right? Too much ego on them. Because you're not, while you pressing Anton about being pro-black, you're just as bad. Because you don't have anything good to say about black women. And that's anti-black in itself. You can't be dogging black women and then say you for your people. That ain't how that shit works.
I was on the internet. Every once in a while, I look at the pages that use my likeness and image and everything. And I listened to some of the stuff they said, and I was called bitter, and I don't know how to get money. But anyway, coincidentally, today I'm talking to a brother who knows how to work the internet well and get money.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like, everything comes in its season for a man like me. I don't say I got all the answers to everything, but I am willing to talk logically to people who I feel like are able to communicate. That's what I'm saying. Because like the stuff you said, and so, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's your personality too. Like,
and it would be boring to hear just one person's take or views on things. This makes it interesting.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. God damn it.
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
No, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people. Like straight up hate white people. And it's very,
I mean, so so who gives a fuck? It's a lot of white people that hate black people. What the hell are we talking about? And the thing about it is, our hate, they earn their hate. Their hate towards us is unprovoked. We've never done anything to earn the hate that they give to us. If anybody has the right to not like white people, it's black and brown people. Yeah. We can walk around being prejudiced. We can walk around. Yeah, we can do that. Historically, you all are owed a big ass whooping from us. Honestly, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that we should be concerned about, right? You're owed an ass whooping. So, and instead of handing them out on a daily basis, something that I would love to see happen, we just want to live our lives and not fuck with you. So to say, oh, it's so many black people that hate white people, and so it's a response to their hate. And my thing is, why you can't acknowledge why would so many black people hate white folks? What would be the reason? There has to be a reason, right? Could that reason be racism? Like, hello. Oh my God.
Very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare.
It doesn't matter. They own all the major corporations, all the banks, all the all of our colleges, HBCUs, even the HBCUs, right? They got their hand in all of our shit. We do not have that same. It's not an equal playing field. So what do you mean? This is what I'm saying. Like, that Republican plantation, it seems like it makes y'all a little dumb. Just a little bit.
They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
Right, but isn't true racism a system that controls access to,
Well, that's the argument, right? The argument is
No, that's what it is, gang. That's what it is. You're trying to make an argument against something that just is.
We can't make sure white people don't get access to certain schools and, programs and things like that.
the main way that they
You need to be empowered to be racist, to be quite honest.
See, that's what I was going to say. Y'all, that's the argument that black people make, is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an impact on another group of people.
Yeah. What it means. It's economic power. You know what? We might have to do a live stream on Bacon's Rebellion. We might have to, because when you unpack what Bacon's Rebellion is, or what it was and how it started, he wouldn't be saying this dumbass shit. Because it was literally systemically ingrained into our system and how it operates. And we didn't have no hand in that. So because they created systems and they are the ones that have been leading in power, they have been able to control these things. And they do it based on race. We've never had the opportunity to do that to anybody for any reason, anywhere. Like, am I tripping? Let me know.
So it's supposedly systemic. It's false.
Really?
I just seen a guy that used to be the president of the United States of America that wound up becoming the president of the United States of America for the second time, almost get everything taken away from him. Literally. And he was basically being taken down by black people. Kamala Harris, Letitia James, who was the, in New York, Fani Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris months before they actually started this campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct and if it's all about white people and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it.
Wait, what? What did he mean by that? Y'all drop it in the chat. What did he mean by? I'm very confused about. I'm gonna have to go back a little bit because what the fuck was that? Soliloquy of bullshit. Hold on. I need a better thing.
This campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct and if it's all about white people and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America.
Is he talking about Donald Trump? We fucked with him because he was a fucking entertainer. And I don't even know if that's fucking with him. He was entertaining. You know, he was, you're fired. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in. Like, he was a celebrity in a way that didn't impact anyone's lives the way he is now. What? He's destroying the country, Anton. Deliberately attacking institutions that help and that assist in progressing our communities specifically. Is he okay? Something ain't right.
But we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife. We fuck with him. As a culture, we champion him. We absolutely do. And he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
Who's the lady in the middle? Somebody, it's true. Who is that? She getting on my nerves. It's true. Girl, who is that?
You know I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this point.
Absolutely I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
I'm a straight up, up and down Republican. And matter of fact, people need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're
nigga. Oh my God. I'm gonna be cursing a lot on this stream. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Okay. If these motherfuckers could have kept us in chains, they would have. Freeing us, keeping us in captive was bad for business because slaves kept rebelling. Slaves kept running away. Slaves were fighting back. There wasn't any economic value in keeping us enslaved anymore. So they had to free us just so what they thought would help the economy. They thought freeing us would be beneficial, more beneficial than us staying enslaved. But they actually wanted to keep us enslaved. Anton, y'all know the story. Isn't that a quote somewhere with Lincoln? Like, isn't that like, didn't he say directly, like, if it was up to me, I would keep these slaves enslaved? He said something like that. I'm gonna find it. But stop making it seem like, oh, they freed us. Nobody freed us. We fought for our fucking lives. And motherfuckers had to get out the way, and we still ain't free. Slavery is still legal in America. Like, what the fuck, man? This shit make my stomach hurt.
Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit. I'm telling you what it stands for.
Christians don't fuck with that gay shit? Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Boy. Oh, my God. they don't fuck with that gay shit. How many so-called Christians are pedophiles on the down low? I see a lot of homosexuality in the Christian church. Hello? Let's just keep
I don't fuck with the backdoor shit.
I don't.
I don't either.
That's what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
because this is backdoor your Republicans.
And we were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right?
By the way, I see y'all in the chat. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for engaging with me. I see you. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going.
Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many people, how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really? You finna say there's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this.
That's the fundamental difference.
Is that not what the Republican Party is doing right now? Aren't they fucking with our shit? Listen, I'm not well versed on certain things when it comes to politics, but aren't they messing with our tax dollars? Isn't everything inflated right now due to this current administration? Aren't we on the brink of fucking war? Aren't they trying to control women's bodies in certain states? How is that less government control? Aren't they infiltrating the educational system right now to wash what the kids are learning so they can only be taught what they want them to learn, to make them look like heroes, to not make them feel bad? Isn't that heavy governance? Am I tripping? Is that not? He's saying this is what the Democrats are doing, but I'm seeing in real time that this current administration is laying down a hatchet on motherfuckers. They want to know where all your money is going, where it's coming in from. They're increasing the cost of living every day. They're making life harder. Let me know if I'm tripping. Maybe I don't know. But from what I can see,
I'm gonna tell you this.
It ain't a good look.
And you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening.
The people in charge are not Democrats or Republicans.
I understand that.
Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new president, he's allowed to do whatever he is willing to do or they allow him to do.
Facts.
Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit. And if ain't nobody got the power to uproot them, then we're going to keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant in front of your house.
But we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate. And
That wasn't a bad that wasn't a bad rebuttal. Like what?
the local elections.
Well, you understand voting don't work, right?
It does work.
How?
It does, but you just missed it.
I heard everything you said. I can't wait till you tell me how voting makes a difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate in local.
Ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
people
sucker
that
shit.
don't vote. And
I'm gonna show up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it ignorant,
We had Republican presidents. We had Democratic presidents.
You're not even
we in the same joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if it's local.
It matters.
If you vote,
absolutely matters.
That means you in line.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it. Your ancestors
it's
so funny to
didn't do it like this. Because people went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president. It's war. All sucker shit. It's going
a war every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem. We need physical wars.
It's not.
Until motherfuckers ready to jump it off,
it's not.
We gonna always be talking. But see, real glad.
I think it's. I get it because I have felt that voting is important, but we need to know exactly what we're voting for. And I haven't seen a president in a while that really laid out tangibles that will inspire me to vote for them. Like, here's my, I need to see something in exchange for my vote, right? There was no way I was voting for President Trump. There was no way I was voting for him, right? And I also still wasn't 100% on Kamala either. I think as a collective, as Black people, we need to rally together and figure out our own system. If that's what Corey is saying, like uproot our own thing and maybe create our own thing, I think that's a better way. Because whether we're voting Democrat or Republican, neither one of them give a fuck about Black people. Like literally, neither one of these parties. And my focus will always be on Black people because we are the ones that are harmed the most. We are the ones that have been put at a severe disadvantage in this country. So why keep voting into a system, right? Why keep voting into a system that's broken as it pertains to the voters, right? But I don't know.
Gladiators don't talk. Real gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that ICE agent was able to shoot that woman?
I want to know who the. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Anton, no. Fuck that woman. She was murdered for no reason. Ooh, that just made my stomach hurt. What you mean? And see, this is how I know you gotta be a narcissist, G. I'm sorry. I fuck with you when I fuck with you. But you gotta be some form of a narcissist for you to lack that much empathy towards a woman that was shot 3 times in her fucking face, bro. And if you're telling me this is your stance, these are your beliefs because you are a conservative, because you are a Republican, you're the one that's brainwashed. You're the one that's on a plantation. That was disgusting, bro. Like, what?
To somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
I'm on the streets. I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, That don't count to me. I don't
Well,
hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth: we know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Oh my God, this is so good. This is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong? What I said?
I mean, is he wrong? Is he wrong? Usually, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, if a black person is killed by a cop, nothing happens. So why is it oh my God?
So insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I don't.
I think this is where it starts to get heated, right? Okay.
About liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But
bro, who's paying him, G? I need to know, Ton Dog. So you're saying the only way that you hold white people accountable or talk down about black people is when they are liberal white women? Oh, he is a master deflection artist. I swear to God. He know how to maneuver. What do you mean? White liberal women are the worst thing that could ever happen to this country. They are a byproduct. A white liberal woman is a byproduct of a conservative white man. Trust me when I tell you. Just like a feminist movement is a response to patriarchy. So you don't like anybody. You're not willing to hold white people. As long as white people are in alignment with your beliefs, you're okay with it. And the only time that you will talk down about a white person is if they're liberal. Everything is not a politic. Like what?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you.
As a person that has been on several of Anton Daniels panels, baby, I can't let you get away with that motherfucking lie. I can't let you get away with that one. You do not. You are not an equal smoke giver, gang. You're not. Not in the least. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. You don't do none of that. You got smoke for black people. You got smoke for black women. You have smoke for black people all the time. You never say anything loving, encouraging, uplifting, or positive about black people, ever. A white person can do all of the wrong, and you will still dance around everything wrong that they did just to take the blame off of them. That's kind of sick. You don't give equal smoke, but I just need to find out who's paying you, G. Because ain't no way. There's no way you believe this stuff.
Talk about white men.
Well, you
since
ain't
you've
been
up
listening.
here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
don't
taking
have,
the.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity, that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because
he said, let's slow down. Oh my God, I'm sorry. He said, let's slow down. Why we gotta slow down, Tom Dog? Come on now. Why we gotta slow down, G? Why can't you just be honest? Why can't you just be honest? What we slowing down for? Answer the question. Do you have any smoke for the white man? Fuck the white woman liberal, right? White liberal woman. Do you have any smoke for the white man that has destroyed this country? Now we got to slow down. Boy. Okay.
you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why we can't get into that? You can get into everything else. I thought it was equal smoke. I thought it was equal smoke that you give. You give smoke for everybody else. But now you don't want to get into it. An equal smoke giver can stand on his shit and say, the white man did this, that, and the third, and I still vote Republican. That's what a real one would do. I ain't gonna, I'm just saying. You can be, why can't you just be honest about the truth and still stand where you're saying? Like, is it, if you say anything against the white man, is something going to happen to you? Like, is something going to happen to him? Because there's no way you can just be this dishonest, like, just for no reason, knowing that I know you know what's really going on. I know you know.
Around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now.
Okay.
You doing it.
Okay. This is what I saw. Okay. Now I see what has led up to this. So let's take a little pause. What I'm seeing are two people with two different mindsets on the state of America. And I think Corey, I feel like towards that part before he said you kissing black people's ass, I feel like he knew he was trying to trip up Anton a little bit because I think he knows that Anton wasn't going to have a good rebuttal for that. So now here's when the ego is coming out. Don't say that shit to me. Don't do this stuff to me. Because you don't want to say it because of your boss, because of this, that, and the third. Now Anton want to come around and say, you sucking the dick of black people. But the thing is, perhaps if Anton would have leaned in a little bit more and just been a little more honest about answering the question, instead of deflecting and making it seem like Corey is asking illegitimate questions, maybe it wouldn't have gotten that far. But you two caught up in your ego to just say, you know what? Here's how I feel about it. But instead, you have to make it about, nah, you saying a lot, but you ain't saying nothing. No, you're not saying nothing. You're not saying anything, friend. You deflected, didn't answer anything directly, and then switched it around. So now this nigga from Chicago on your ass.
Easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
No,
See,
homie, let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't nobody
suck
gonna tell
dick.
you that. Yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You're doing
that.
it right now.
I don't
suck dick. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Hold on now.
suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't
Believe me
do
when I
that.
tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
Let's
switch
switch.
No.
Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do.
See. Come on now, Corey. If you switching seats like that, what you on? You about that life? That was a little aggressive.
No dick sucking shit, homie.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
It's the way they both like rummaging their mics around. Don't get in my face. No, I'm gonna get in your face, baby. Are y'all about that life or not? That's what I'm saying. This is a clash of egos right now. You know, let me just keep watching, cause this ain't no real fight to me.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You say a
homie.
lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit, oh, you
I
go.
don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey, homie,
about.
I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put
You
no
switching
dick
seats
sucking
don't mean
shit.
to me.
Don't put no
I'm from
dick sucking
Detroit,
shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Look at her. She's like, come get him. Who is this lady? Is that Corey's girlfriend or something? Who is that?
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're
We
not
good.
grossing up on me.
Yo, I
We
got a
good.
I got
I
a
did.
I'm sorry. You get in my face like the way he did. I'm swinging. What? Ain't no grabbing my mic. I'm throwing hands. That you just invaded my personal space, got in my face, pointed a finger at me. You're not gonna boss up on me, but he did. He bossed up on you. Like he bossed up on you. And you stayed seated, my friend. Yo, this is childish.
It already. I don't do
Nigga, we
dick
can put the
sucking shit.
microphone right now and go on back. I don't give a fuck
sir,
about
no,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my
We can go out back. We can go out back. Come on. I thought you was from Detroit. I thought Detroit niggas get out. They don't wait to go out back. And honestly, if he would have swum right, I feel like he would have had every right. This nigga Corey switched seats, got in his face, got all of it, and I feel like he like tapped him when he did it. Like, you not gonna da 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 da. You would have had every right to swing on this nigga. In my worldview, you're not gonna invade my personal space right there like that and say what I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna just show you.
I got a
You
question
running
for
your mouth. I
Anton.
don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton,
I'm saying,
listen, don't
I'm gonna let
disrespect me
you
like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either.
But Anton, all this started because you couldn't answer a fucking question, bro. Hello? Can y'all still hear me out there? I want to make sure my mic ain't tripping. Okay, we good. The whole thing started because you couldn't answer a question. Genuinely, you couldn't even answer the question. You wanted to take it off of the question and put it back onto him. And now we're here. And now you're saying he said a bunch of stuff that you don't like. Is he triggering you? Because he's challenging your thought process in real time? Ooh, excuse me, y'all.
I'll let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, we just getting loud.
Why is somebody in all this? I got a question. Now's not the time.
I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No.
This my show. This my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, ain't no, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
Nah.
I got money too. I got money too. Ego. Got a big ego. Such a huge ego. Damn. It's like that? Is it like that? These two grown-ass men. Two bulls in a china shop rumbling around fucking microphones talking about do something, do something, do something, do something. Man, if y'all don't sit y'all ass down, this shit crazy.
It's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Doggie, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not,
Because that ain't
you not that tough.
Oh, what happened to that little video? Did they pause it? Not they stopped the show. Hold on.
People.
In what, today's time or historically?
No, sir. Historically.
Okay, I guess they
Yeah,
tried to get
absolutely.
back
It
to
was used in a negative way, but anything can be used in a positive or negative way. You can weaponize literally anything.
After that, it should have just been over with because you could tell their body language. They are not fucking with each other at all whatsoever. Anton trying to hold his own. This nigga, I don't know what's going through Corey's mind. You know, yeah, he from Chicago, but I don't know. I feel like he talk a lot of shit. And I don't know if he really, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they both a little, you know.
Corporate America, for example, you can use the internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people. You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people. And so you can't just say that Christianity itself is used. The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people.
Absolutely.
So it depends on the person. And that's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because everybody that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that.
But everybody that you fuck with calls themselves a Christian and they literally are not Christians. Donald Trump, their whole entire, like all of their constituents, anybody that's in that party, they all claim to be Christians and none of them follow God, sir. So what part of Christianity are you actually following when you follow people who claim Christianity and are everything but Christian? Demons, if you will. A what?
That the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
That's not true, because I know some good
the
Caucasian
teachings
white
of
men.
Jesus,
And I know
they
some
gave
bad
us slavery.
Caucasian white men.
Okay, right,
so
correct.
look, check this
that's
out.
the
This
main
what I
point. Let's keep
listen.
everything respectful.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I can
That really triggered him. I wonder why.
apologize.
okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that because this ain't
Not apologizing and looking away. Oh my God.
this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically, but I have a switch. Where,
I do too. And I'm a man, just
and
like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect
I
your
respect you
switch.
too.
Okay, good. I'm glad,
We
brother.
good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
We good.
that when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying, like, I could get back straight. I could get back straight. We just when I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And then we shake hands and we keep it moving once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up.
That hand shaking a little bit. Y'all see that?
When people do things like,
ooh, that hand is shaking a little bit. It's adrenaline though. I think I shake when I get like hyped up too. But that shit was
I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do. Absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't said nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last part.
Land.
But I get it because you don't know me and I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, you know, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or.
What the fuck, Corey? What are you talking about? Who's doing that? Who's wearing a thong in front of a church gathering? Niggas just be saying anything.
Whatever.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever is happening out there, but I'm saying, like, I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying,
I feel you.
There's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's that homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen.
Okay. I see what you're saying. It was an LGBTQ guy wearing a thong at a church gathering a few years ago twerking for God. Okay. Well, that's blasphemous. You know, obviously he was trolling. But that's a one-off. None of that is actually happening on a consistent day.
That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
It's simple as that.
I don't want no drama.
It's simple as that.
I swear I don't want no drama, man. My life is good.
Mine's is too.
I believe you. My life is good.
I'm
man.
with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that.
It's like they're fighting and then they're making up and then they're fighting again. That's why I said this is the clash of egos, because we got two guys with super big egos in the room, and then they also want to be pacified too. They also want their ego stroked. They want each other to stroke each other's ego. This is a weird interaction, y'all. I don't even really have a lot. This is a weird ass interaction, and it's like, what are they even talking about?
Just the simple misunderstandings that we as men can have. I think older black men like us need to make sure there are boundaries that simply can't be crossed when men are talking. And if you tell me a boundary, Anton, if you tell me a boundary, I promise you, I'm going to do my best not to cross that boundary.
Now, at this point, I feel like he's dragging it. If y'all done dapped up twice already, right? He said he was sorry, and now you want to keep on, because where I'm from, and we need to have a boundary. All right, G, like, we get it. We get it. Because at this point, y'all doing too much talking for me. I want to see the fight. I want to see y'all throw hands. It's too much talking going on. Y'all, it's like we're dragging it at this point. Go whoop his ass if you really about that life. Shit.
I'm not.
When I'm talking to Willie D don't like when you call him nigga. And I go out my way not to call Willie D nigga, because I look at him as a man.
I kick it with Willie too. For me though, I don't give a fuck about the talking. I don't have no boundaries. I don't care if a nigga say something about me. It is what niggas say shit like that all the time. Like that's the environment that we live in. I only care about my real life.
Can I ask you a question? You just said men talk disrespectfully to you in your face all the time.
No.
This is nothing.
You did not hear what I said.
I said they
do that shit all the time. You see it in the chat. You see it in the comments. All of that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit, right?
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care about is what happened in real life. When I cut that shit off in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical.
I don't know, Anton. I feel like you were taking a lot of things personal in this interaction just by him asking you questions directly about how you feel about white men in the country. You was getting pissed by that. You was taking just regular questions. Well, what is your stance on white men and what they have done in this country? You want to, let's slow down. I don't want to get into that. I don't like what you're saying. No, because you ain't saying, you seem to have been taking a lot of shit personal, gang. You were very uncomfortable with these line of questioning, and I don't think that was a question that garnered that much, how dare you ask me this type energy that you're giving right now. You're saying you're not taking it personal, but it's giving personal this whole time. Like, what?
That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else I can walk away from. I don't give a fuck about that. My life, I could walk away and I'm probably gonna never see that person again.
I understand. So this is why the chat, I allow them, and in fact, I encourage them to be themselves in the chat, because this is a computer screen. But one thing I will say this is to the youngsters especially, because they the ones who really don't know. I'm talking about 35 and under. When you in a man's face, you have to watch how you talk to them, because face to face is a lot different than the computer. On the computer, I got
Let me ask you a question.
Motherfuckers saying all kind of shit about me on the computer.
Let me ask you a question.
But if they in my face saying that to me,
let me ask you a question.
It can go bad.
Why?
I'm not acting tough.
Hold on.
I'm not acting tough.
I'm asking you a real question. Why do you get triggered if somebody says that to you? Like what is it in you that gets bothered by a switch?
Okay, so listen to me. Manhood is all we got left. You really got to understand this. Just give me a second to land on this.
Yo, the mic rumblings is killing me right now. Sit still. Why y'all doing all this adjusting? Sit still. Shit.
With you. I'm listening.
If we don't have our manhood, we ain't got nothing. So when a man walk up to you and say something flirtatious to you, when a man walk up to you and say something where he's challenging your manhood and things like that, trust me, I don't care how savage it may seem. When you dealing with a man, you can set a man off if you in his face and you saying things that are not. I'm not talking about somebody just saying anything. I'm talking about there are certain things, like I can't walk up to a man walking down the street with his wife and son and say, man, your bitch thick. I'll be like, wait a minute. Of course, by me being older, the last thing I want is drama in the streets. But what I'm saying is you can't disrespect men.
I love this comment. You're right, the genius. Why does he keep saying in real life he is in his own world? It's the money mind virus. Exactly. I've always said this about him. He's very driven by money. And because he has the money, he feels that what he believes, because he has the money, he feels what he believes is right. That's how they view it. They view people with wealth and with access. Oh, they got to be smart. They got to be all knowing. That's the syndrome that Anton has, and his cognitive dissonance keeps him in a chokehold. Right? He is so deeply in his own head that anything outside of what he believes, he doesn't even want to fathom it, even if it is the downright truth. And I feel cognitive dissonance is also a virus that a lot of conservatives have, a lot of Republicans have. It's the oddest thing.
And face to face, you can do it online because it's easy to do it online.
Nope. See, that's where we disagree.
Okay, I want to hear this.
That's where we disagree, because you got to keep the same energy across the board. You can't pick and choose when you can disrespect somebody and when you can't disrespect somebody, and then pick and choose when you're going to react to somebody disrespecting you. You wrong, bro. You wrong as two left shoes. You're wrong, bro. I fuck with you. I fuck with you because you are one of the most disrespectful, and stand on that shit.
But I want to understand what you're saying. You missed me.
Well, maybe the disrespect was what he said, your boss, and when he said kissing ass. Was that the disrespect he's referring to? Because outside of that, I'm asking the same question. Like, can you not say certain things because somebody is paying you? That's basically what he's asking. Like, you can't say anything because you don't want to piss off your boss. That's what it gives. That's what it gives. But where was the actual disrespect, though? Drop it in the chat. Where did Corey kick off the disrespect?
Wait,
when you say you can't disrespect people with what? Make sure you explain that to me.
You got to keep the same energy across the board, bro.
I don't understand.
You can't say I'm gonna disrespect you online, but then you can't do nothing in person.
Well, trust me.
I'm not saying do that.
I'm not saying what you're wrong about, but listen, talking to somebody in person is different than talking to somebody online. And if I'm so disrespectful, what do I do to be disrespectful online? Because you said I'm disrespectful online.
You said out of your own mouth that you will be disrespectful online. Yes, you did. You just said that.
Disrespectful online?
You said you can disrespect. It's different if you disrespect somebody online versus doing it in real life.
No, I didn't say what I would do.
How is it different?
I said if somebody in the chat room is saying something disrespectful.
And I need y'all to understand why I titled the thumbnail what I did, the Clash of the Egos, because right now, what are we even fucking talking about? We have two egomaniacs here trying to be right. You're wrong. No, you're wrong. No, this is what I'm trying to say. Like I said, at this point, Corey, you're dragging it, baby. You're dragging it. If it should have ended the first time y'all dapped up, he should have exited stage left, right then and there. But all this, they're saying the same thing over and over again. When a man come in your face, you should respond like this. Well, why do I gotta respond like it's just like what? Like I'm so confused. I don't understand the male ego and why it is always on go mode.
Full about me. I don't hold that against them because they're
What
typing.
about when you talking about real people?
What do you mean?
If you comment on somebody and you give your opinion on real people.
I don't want to go back and forth. I'm trying to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Do you hear me when I say
what you're saying?
Whatever I say online, giving an opinion of something is different than if
I said disrespectful. How can you determine whether or not somebody feels disrespected?
Well, feelings is one thing, man.
You felt some type of way?
Yeah, because ain't nobody finna stand in front of my face and talk to me like they on my level when it comes to homosexuality. Like that'll start a war. That'll start a war.
We can agree to disagree. I think you're wrong, bro. I think I personally, I'm telling you directly, you're hypocritical.
Okay, well, you could say that. I don't think I'm gonna win that argument with you now. But what I am saying to you,
okay, so pause it. Okay, so maybe I missed it. You're saying Corey trying to teach him boundaries, like boundaries when he's sitting in front of another man. Is that what you mean? Because right now I'm just like, are we teaching like social media etiquette on what you say online versus what you say in person? That should be common fucking sense, right? But see, a person like me, whatever I say online, I'll say that shit to your face. It's the same on and offline, but y'all got personas and stuff. But teaching him, he's trying to teach him, show him social norms and boundaries. Okay.
Is when you are talking to men face to face, trust me when I tell you this, man.
And I agree. I agree. Let me see. Let me read these comments real quick. Yes, Corey has street knowledge, but Anton isn't. You don't tell a man to suck dick. I agree with that. He said you sucking the dicks of black people. That was a little egregious. That was a whole lot egregious. What'd you say? Corey trying to teach him how to survive, Jazz. You can't survive in LA or Chicago if you don't understand principles, boundaries, and respect even the best of them. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But also, I don't think Anton would talk like this. No shade. I really don't think he would be this pumped up in a real hood, whether that's Detroit or Chicago. I don't think he will go into any real hood anywhere and say, y'all sucking dick. Nah. Not without that bodyguard. Right. Especially with no security guard. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get what y'all are saying. Okay, maybe I was confused because right now, maybe my ADHD was kicking in because I'm just like, what the fuck are they talking about? It's okay. He's teaching him boundaries. I got it. Anton not done. That's why Anton talk most shit online. You know better.
Different than online. Face to face.
I'm the same person in real life as I am online. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Anybody, listen, I go city to city. I'm not an online nigga, bro.
Hey.
Like I create content online, but I really am out in every single city. I done visited almost every single state.
And you be online live streaming from every city. No shade.
Real meetups in real life. I shake hands. I kick it with people in real life, and I go out there and kick it with the people. I'm not different online than I am in real life. People may think that because they may have never met me in real life, but I keep the same energy. I reciprocate. or I'm willing to walk away unless it goes up. If it's gonna go up, then it's just gonna go up and we just gonna figure it out from there. But the fact of the matter is, I don't switch up.
See, I'm not
gonna talk about you online. Hold on. I'm not gonna talk about you online. And then when I see you in real life, I'm gonna be like, man, you know I'm just playing. I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah, but
either I fuck with you or I don't.
But see, that's just one scenario, Anton. What I'm saying to you is this. This is what I'm saying to you. I ain't saying it to offset what you just said. I'm trying to talk to you now.
And I'm not a tough guy either.
I'm not either.
I'm not a tough guy.
I'm not a tough guy. I don't even want to perpetrate like I'm a tough guy. But what I'm saying is, when men stand between each other, there is energy that is being transferred. And trust me, when men disrespect each other face to face, motherfuckers can die.
I agree.
That's why when I'm talking to a man, especially face to face, I try to make sure I don't go over the line. And if I ever go over the line,
y'all going off for the chat now. Hold on. What'd you say? Anton didn't say it again. My Life Your Entertainment. Thank you so much for the chat. Listen, Anton didn't say it again in his face when Corey told him to. He said it away from him online. It's easy to talk tough with armed guards in the room. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Anton. It ain't adding up.
Only
I can
face to face
apologize.
is what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying and I agree with you.
Right.
Why is it only face to face? That's where we disagree at.
well, anything I said, I will say in the face of a man that I said it about.
All right, well, that's
Because I don't go there to try to I don't have to shock jock, even though that's something that people say easily. Oh, he's shock jocking. No. Anything I've said about anybody, I will say right to them if they standing in front of me. And I would like for somebody to research the internet on things I've said and show me that I wouldn't say something to somebody if they were standing there. The only thing I said I wouldn't say to somebody if they were standing there, because I saw Charles Barkley in the airport one day. And I realized how big he was when I saw him in the airport. Now, I've said things about Charles Barkley. If he was standing in front of me and he said, say that shit now, I'll be like, we black, man. Come on, let's calm down. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only one.
You know what the problem with this show today is? We got to do a part 2. Because we ain't talked about none of the shit that we supposed to talk about.
That's why, because we can't say dick sucking in front of each other, brother.
Well, I know that now, right? I get it.
And I appreciate you for giving
You know that now. Come on now, Anton. You know that was
me that, because
those were fighting words, bro.
that's the I forget. I'm still Corey, because I don't live a life of getting into it with people. I really don't.
No, Corey, you pick on people that you think ain't gonna respond to you.
Now, give me an example.
Corey.
Give the example.
You pick your targets based off of what you think they ain't gonna do. And that's why you feel comfortable saying some of the wild shit that you say online.
But I asked you this, and I'm gonna ask you again.
I'm not gonna say
Give
no
me an
names.
example.
No, I'm not gonna say no names.
You can't give an example.
No, I can.
Will you please give
because
me an
because I don't want to implement nobody into this that that'll be bad. That's not a good thing.
Well, do you understand by you saying that?
I like to speak
By
from my
you
own
saying that,
perspective.
it sounds like babble.
But you know it's not babble. It's real, and you know it's real. That's why you laughing.
I'm laughing at you because you didn't. I had to ask you twice so far.
You pick your
said I
targets
pick on people
carefully,
and I said, give me an example.
You pick your targets carefully, very carefully.
So you can't give me an.
Hey man, Anton ain't answered one question yet. He hasn't answered one question directly yet. This nigga has deflected, beat around the bush, go, run down the alley, jump over a river, go everywhere else but down the street to answer a direct question. What is going on? And I think you're right. I think you're right. Somebody just said it. He's trying to remain frame. Is that what he's doing right now? It's looking goofy to me. I don't see why he's going out of his way to be so, anti-answer direct question.
Example?
Because
That's the third time.
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
You tiptoed around Dave Chappelle.
You talking about the last time I said something about him?
You tiptoed around Dave.
I'll give you that.
You tiptoed like a ballerina.
But now I'm gonna give you that.
No.
But what did I tiptoe about?
You would not have did that shit on a regular motherfucker. You know that Dave Chappelle's last.
Wait, what y'all saying in the chat? What's Mika? Wait. Are y'all saying Mika was the girl in the studio? I mean, that's his friend, ain't it? They be sitting courtside together. That shouldn't be a shocker.
Last Netflix special was not it.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want the smoke.
I did.
Overall. And so you pick and choose your targets carefully.
You see, I didn't want the smoke.
No, because you didn't want the feet. You didn't.
The genius, my bad. Let me figure. I totally forgot. My bad. Hold on.
Didn't want the backlash.
Okay, but look, let me say this because you brought it up. I did tiptoe around how I really feel with the last special because I'm not gonna lie. It's everything that I said the time before when I spoke about it. Hot trash, no jokes. In the future, when people watch it, that don't know him like we know him now in this culture, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'll give you that. I did tiptoe around his special. And you know what?
And
I can live with that. I can live with that. But what else? I ain't trying to think of nothing else. But I'm saying I think that was kind of you found a way to bring that nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene. I love Craig. But they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn?
No. You asked me for the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Then you said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Let me can I respond?
Because Darlene is real chill and she not gonna cause no friction. And Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about that?
But see,
hold on, y'all. I'm inviting CEO to the stage right now. What's up, CEO? Look at you on my show.
Good evening. Close this out.
You've been making your rounds.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Because as an avid watcher of Anton Daniels, like this disappointed me. You feel me? Because this was an opportunity. Anton loved to say, he even said it just now on the live. Anton loves to say, he loves to call people out for being a hypocrite, right? But he's being a hypocrite himself. He always say he don't punch down, right? And now that he's being invited to debate the debater from that platform, he don't think it's necessary. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that's corny. And then after the whole situation with Corey, he went back like, I won. I did what I was supposed to do. So what was the purpose of that? You didn't really want to have the conversation. That's why you wasn't answering the questions.
And that's what I'm so confused about. Because what was your whole point to do? And I was going to get into his response as well because it's not making any sense.
So
go ahead.
I'll wait to talk to after you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
let's get through it.
Go ahead.
You don't cut me off.
I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement. I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them.
That's what you do. Every accusation, is a confession. That's literally what you do. That's why I am always the one out on an island on my own, because I am not afraid to push back on you. You literally surround yourself with people that agree with you. They may give you a little bit of pushback.
Absolutely.
maybe a
I'm
little
sorry.
tinge of it. And then when you push back on them, they'll concede. You right. You got it. You don't like being around people that don't agree with you either.
All
Right?
I heard from Anton was him projecting what the masses has been saying about him onto Corey. Like, I've been watching him for 4 years every morning. You feel me? I don't even watch TV. I watch YouTube. That's how I found you, Jazz. You feel me? So like when we have our talks offline,
Yeah.
right? That's why I be telling you to play.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I look young, but I'm of age. You feel me? So it's like, I know your play, bro. Like, you did that with the purpose of feeding the algorithm. Even his following is saying, "Oh, you gave the internet a stimmy package." Yes, that's why I said. That's why, you know what I mean. I said what I said because I'm like,
you've been saying that like since this thing has started.
facts, because it's like when me and my wife watch him. This is like, I'm old. I used to listen to the radio.
I'm old.
Right? So I like when I first started watching Anton, the financial tips, I'm like, yeah, this brother's good. Let me do. Oh, he's an Aries. Okay, cool. Oh, he's black. He doing his own thing. And then I'm like, it get a little messy, but it be entertaining, right? Especially, I'm specifically talking about the morning show. And then I'm like,
I never watched that morning show.
Right? I'm like, yo, babe, I'll be talking to my wife about a situation, and then what? Boom, it's on Anton's show. Not saying that he's listening. I'm just saying I understand the mindset of a person like him. You feel what I'm saying? And I watch the market too. I watch the economy too. And I'm like, yo, babe, like, maybe I should get on YouTube and talk. But I'm like, after seeing this and people calling it a dub, I'm like, on some man stuff, like, that was just wrong, bro. There's no winners here. The culture is bad.
Exactly how I feel. There are no winners in this situation. That's why I'm like, why is this who won, who lost? There's no winner. I'm not saying there are losers, but this was not a win for either one of them. This was a very bad display of emotional intelligence from two grown ass men. If I'm being completely honest, and it was just a battle of who's bigger, who's right, who's wrong, and I'm not able to have a regular conversation because I don't agree with you. The fact that he's asking him direct questions and he just couldn't answer it, that makes more sense as to why he was there in the first place. He wasn't there to have an actual conversation. He was there to do the what? The click farming?
The click farming, the rage baiting, whatever they want to call it. It wasn't good intentions. That's the problem, bro. And it could have been great because, like you said, they making up. Corey is actually giving you a pass. Yeah, he closed the distance, the shaking and all that. Adrenaline, right? Like,
sure.
And the reason he kept talking, that's why I said it's a process. He's cooling down. And like, I can't think of these moments that you prepared for, Anton, because I'm still processing my emotions, right? I'm trying to cool down and participate and have this go. It's only been about 45 minutes. Can we get to what we came here for? But dog, Corey said 4 times, you're dancing around the questions that I'm asking, and people think it was a debate. It's set up as an interview, bro. Like,
exactly. That's a great point. It wasn't 2 debaters. You came to be interviewed. So when an interviewer asks you questions, you answer them.
Exactly. Like, yo, why is it? Oh, in real life, I do this in real life, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You increase your life insurance policy so you could do shit like this because you don't know. You think somebody gonna take you out, bro. Like, you talking about you playing chess. You just said you studied Corey. If he's so insignificant, why are you studying him? You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Why are you studying him if he's so insignificant? That makes no sense. And then now you don't want to come back for a debate. You telling what you sharing his private conversation with you with Angry Man and all these other people. Yo, bro,
that was
that's female. That's gossip, bro.
This is what I'm saying. Look, this person, my life, my bro, right here. He just made a really good point. If it comes to viewer past and present, Corey won because he hasn't fired back at Anton since, and it was on Corey's channel. Anton has been firing back. Anton has been rebuttaling. But Corey, as of right now, has been very quiet, right? He hasn't said anything since the interaction, right?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah. And that's what I want to get into. So let's finish this video because I want to go into his response. Because when I heard a little bit of it, it was just like, oh, I think he know it wasn't a good look. And now he's trying to see if everybody else thinks it also wasn't a good look. Because the way that he started, you know, almost like panicking, like, so what y'all think? Tell me what you think.
You big bro.
Okay, so let me say this, since you brought up Darlene and Craig. Let me say this.
Is Darlene the girl in the yellow?
Yes, and Craig is the guy who's usually on Corey's show with the locks, who's very intellectual.
Okay, got it.
You don't know our relationship. But
I know what I
can't. I'm doing more teaching. I'm doing more teaching on some real street level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship.
I'm listening.
Maybe
maybe
the reason you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that comes from me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, brother. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about you.
Hi, Lucky baby. I just had that.
Speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay, I'm observe.
You don't know my relationship with this woman. You don't know. So when you see it online and speak on what you see online, you can't really speak from factual things that are happening in the world, Anton.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, and with Craig, I don't know why motherfuckers say Craig don't have a backbone around me. Because one thing I say that Craig beat most motherfuckers' ass I know. I see motherfuckers don't be fighting Craig. I see motherfuckers don't run up on him with that bullshit quick. The motherfuckers who I seen ran up on Craig way bigger than Craig. So the obvious needs to be said, because I believe that there's a lot of people who don't know the obvious, and I can't teach you that in an episode. But I'm saying, like, if you ever see me around any woman, Anton, if you see me around any woman, trust me, dude's been paid, homie. And I can't say it no other way better than that. Dude's been paid. That might not be something you will catch. I'm saying this for the streets. Dude's been paid, homie.
What's that mean, CEO?
What?
What are you saying? If you see me with a woman, dues have been paid. What does that mean?
When you see me with a woman, dues have been paid.
That's what
I mean, but you know, LA is heavy on pimp culture, so that's probably what he's speaking on. I'm not sure. So, but I'm telling you, LA is heavy on pimp culture. So,
okay, maybe that's what he could be referring to.
You know, usually people, I don't want to say, you know, sometimes women can be used as currency, but I don't know exactly what he's speaking on. But that is the culture out there in LA.
Okay.
Rodeo Drive, you know?
Yeah.
Trust me, man. Trust me. I don't be around just anybody. I can't let any type of woman just come with me and be connected to me in no way. I don't like that.
One second.
I
don't have my channel. I have a channel, but I'm not here to promote my channel. If you're looking for it, it's my name, but I have like old content, like from like 13 years ago. I don't have a channel. I'm just here for jazz.
Oh, somebody asking about your channel? You damn near need one the way you be hopping around panel going in on these people.
Yeah. But like after something like this, like, yo, Jazz, when I saw this, I didn't go to sleep till 5 a.m. because it was triggering, right? Because I had a friend that moved like Anton. He was actually the friend that I fought at my daughter's baby shower. And I called my mother. Me and my mother went over it. And I was just like, and my mom told me to unfollow Anton. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. That's too emotional. But it's like, I'm highly disappointed in him because I'm always sharing like to my family, like, yo, you need to, if you want to pick up some gems and see what I be talking about, look at this Millionaire Morning Show. And it just was so triggering. I was like, this was after he called you a B, you could have stayed, bro, and had a conversation. it was gonna go viral regardless.
Regardless. I agree.
And I'm saying, like, I don't know if I could graduate you to that next level of the conversation. And it ain't no disrespect to you. But I'm saying, like, you see somebody around me, oh, I ain't just got anybody around me. Dude's been paid, homie. That's what I'm saying. And I ain't saying that tough either. I'm just trying to say it in a way where I hope you can understand. Yeah. Okay. So anybody around me, dude's been paid. I don't let anybody around me. If you around me and dudes ain't been paid, I'm trying to get away from you because I don't know you. And ain't no dudes been paid, so I don't know you. I don't know you.
And we spoke right
Got
before the show.
question for Anton.
So.
Anton.
What happened?
No, I'm not talking about.
No. I understand.
You
I
get me?
I got that. I got that. But in my case too, whenever I choose to speak up or challenge him on anything or tell him, look, I don't agree with that or what have you, I won't keep delving into it because I don't see the point, because I know at a certain point with men like you at your age, there's not going to be any change. So why? I don't even bother with it. I just, I might say, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. And then if they want to continue, I'm not for it.
I'm with you.
That's it. I just don't like, I don't do that. I got way more important fish to fry in that. And I thought, I'm not going to change this man's mind on stuff. So I just don't even bother. That's it.
But another thing about the ladies, since we talking about this, see, whenever I see a woman with a man, most of the time, if it ain't your wife, I already say to myself, what is this fuck shit?
Oh, wait. I thought he was speaking about something in general. He's speaking about what's happening in real time.
Yes.
With Anton being with another woman in that studio right now.
Yes.
Oh my God. He took it there?
Yes.
Why is this motherfucker in the streets with you? That's how I feel about life. So I'm saying, like, that might be a prejudice that I have. I can admit, if a woman is in the streets with a man, fuck is this?
Why? Why do you care about that? Why is that meaningful to you?
No, it's not that I care at all, because it's not my business. But I'm saying, like, if a man stepped to me with a woman and it ain't his wife, all I do is say to myself,
you mean like checking you?
Not checking me, brother. I'm saying, like, if a man has a woman with him,
okay,
and
it's the way he's looking directly at Anton, talking about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He may have won this one, y'all. I don't know.
No, because Anton asked for Mika to be on the show behind the scenes, and I think that's why he was so agitated in the beginning, because the whole purpose of her for being in LA, she flew into LA that day or the night before.
Oh, this show was in LA.
Yeah, just for the purpose of being on the show. And I think he felt the way because I'm supposed to be big time dog, and when they see you, they gonna wanna. Corey don't work like that, because Corey understands that Anton's married. So who's this? Because in LA,
there's integrity about that.
Right? It's integrity, or what I said before. In LA, it's a certain culture when men move like that. So that's why he like, what's going? I'm not gonna say nothing, but like, what's going on? And on some man stuff, we talk like, yo, what's going on? Is this yo? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's
so like what's
blocking it. Oh my
God. Yeah, like that's why I'm like, I don't think bro really know what goes down on the West Coast, bro. Like, I lived in Vegas and we used to like chill in LA for a little bit and come back because LA is different. It's different. That road,
but Corey's not from LA.
He from, I know.
Yeah,
I know, but
he just probably aligns with that ideology, like
right. But Corey, but Corey is a street dude, right? And a lot of the players do be coming from Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? To go to LA to do what they do. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why he like. I don't think when he's talking in code, if you know, you know. If you're not initiated, and how my mindset is, he said that. It didn't. People think he not talk, but if you know, you're gonna pick it up. Dang. I know. I don't think Anton really know. Right?
Ooh.
Money don't mean nothing. It's LA. Everybody rich. Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying? That's Hollywood, bro. But like when you moving with shorties, it's a different culture out there. It's like, yo, what's up? You feel me? Not saying that Anton was on that type of move, but like explain who this is, because the interview was with you. So what's the purpose of her?
Damn. Okay, let's finish watching.
I'm saying it's not his wife. I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all across the board as I've gotten older and wiser. Like if a man got a woman with him and he say, "Hey, hold on, man, how you doing? This is my lady, so and so." It makes me say, "Okay, this is his lady." That's what that is. But I'm saying, like, if a man is in the streets with a woman, sitting next to a woman, and all like this, whatever, and this bitch ain't been explained, I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is this type of shit? Especially if it's imposed in any way.
Ooh, look at Anton's body language.
Thank you. You feel me? Cause Anton think he's still in Detroit. He not hip. He haven't been initiated in the LA culture, so he don't know what Corey's talking about. Right? Corey words is meaning something else. So when people saying he dirty macking, that's not dirty macking, bro. Dirty macking is telling a woman about her man. That's dirty macking. So you could try to get the draws. What Anton is doing, Anton was thinking it's a promotional tour for Mika and the people he's signed to. But he's not initiated in the LA culture because he's really not in the streets. You're traveling, you're a tourist. You're not in the streets. You feel what I'm saying?
I
Corey,
feel you.
those who know, which is why he be having 15,000 live viewers at a time and not the 3,000. You feel what I'm saying? It's levels.
Damn, Corey. Ooh, that was there's a word for that. It gotta come from me, but
it's called the ism. That's all.
Like the way he just maneuvered that ism. That was kind of impressive.
That's what I'm saying, G. And I know you know what I'm talking about because you ain't finna act like you ain't smart. You smart than a motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if somebody introduces you, if somebody took the time,
I don't know what he's talking about.
If somebody actually takes,
Wait.
Thank you.
Wait.
Chat, you feel me? Drop a 1 in the chat if you feel me. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Wow.
Walks in and takes the time to introduce you to somebody that's being imposed. I'm like, uh-oh.
There's people in the chat say, what is Corey talking about? All the uninitiated don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm uninitiated.
Introduce me to, especially if I know that person.
That's how I believe that.
This is what I know. This is what I am. I admit that I am a C student.
Oh, here you go.
In what?
In life and everything.
Okay.
In school and everything. I'm a C student. So the way I like to do it is I like for people to break it down to me like a C student. Help me to understand like I'm barely graduating. Break it down to me like a little child. The way that you would talk to a child, talk to me.
Right.
That's why I like to do it. And it's easier for me to digest it.
I like that you
he is nerve wrecked. He's nerve
said that.
wrecked.
But see, I'm at a stage of the game. I ain't got time to talk to kids.
Why not?
I don't got time to talk to kids. My kids grown. And I'm saying, like, if they ask me to go to the school and speak to the children, I would tell the children do right. Because I know that's what they're supposed to do. I'll be like, listen, do what's right. Whenever you get that feeling like you're doing something wrong, then, step back and do what's right. That's what I would tell kids. That way I would be able to speak from the heart.
So you're one of those do what I say, not what I do?
No. Let me tell you what my translation of that is.
Uh-huh.
This is my translation of that. I don't want to substantiate my argument, or I don't want to break it down to where you'll actually understand it because you may be able to break down what it is that I'm saying. So I choose to only speak in riddles, and I also want to speak in parables because then I could say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. Now, I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument. So that's what I stand on. But that's why I say break it down to me like a C student so that I can truly.
He just said a whole lot of
nothing. The same old stuff he says on the panel, right?
I'm like, am I tweaking? He didn't really say
but
anything
he
like
might
that.
know, but he don't. But he gonna act like he don't know, so you can substantiate your argument. It's one of those. If you know, you know. So you gonna act like you don't know. So all right, now like the disrespect, like I like that, like that's why I said on some man stuff I was disappointed because you act like it. We had conversations, Jazz, and I'm like, nah, he not. Yeah, I told you he not like that. You feel me? He really not like that.
I'm just astounded at the constant deflection and acting like you don't. He's doing everything he's saying somebody else is doing. Before I get confused, let me just finish.
Exactly what you're talking about, so that we all can understand it, because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So
that's
look, what you said.
Do, they teach, right?
You said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me,
Why
you said
is
it.
Phil laughing?
Phil's silly. He's silly.
Everybody's laughing because you know what they're talking about. And you're acting dumb for what?
Look,
Really trying to look, it was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We trying to make it where it ain't what everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing, how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing, how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
You funny, man.
He's
You
not gonna have
funny.
me back on the show.
If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that. When I caught myself, I was like,
you know what I'm doing right now, Phil? I'm putting pressure on him to get me back on the show.
But it ain't working
by saying that he's not going, because
it ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
I think it's
what Corey don't
listen,
like? Why you talking to that man over there?
Because I got to talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, why?
Classic deflection. Foreman to try to get on to probably negotiate to fulfill his purpose of actually being there, which was to get Shorty on the joint. Dry begging. Thank you. And then acting dumb on the ism. Like, that's why I'm disappointed. Like, you come on. The uninitiated, like it's a secret society. All we ask is trust. What's up?
Here's the thing.
Them the games where niggas get into fights. I'm telling you, this is how it jump off.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show because Corey is not having fun right now.
So, nigga, you're not having fun.
Projecting all night.
Okay, thank you for confirming what I'm thinking, because I'm like, this is just all projection. This isn't a real thing. This is deflection and projection at its finest. He is a master.
This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows, but he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open a door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to get my thoughts?
You can have the freedom, brother. What I look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna try to explain.
Well, nigga, you the one who brought up dick sucking. You made the homosexual fucking attack first. Like, what the? Am I tripping, CEO? Like, did he not bring up dick sucking first? Because here's the thing, because when I was in the gym yesterday, I was hearing so many different reviews and reactions, right? And people were saying like, oh, they both said fighting words, and Corey said it first because he said kissing ass. But I feel like that is something that
So common.
Like you say that, oh, you kissing that person's ass. It's not as egregious as you sucking motherfuckers' dick. It's just
He
not.
said that. He said that so he can say he said it to his face, knowing he had an armed security guard, and that, my brother, is not respectable.
Like, come on now. People say that. Oh, don't be kissing ass. You kissing ass. Like, you can say that in a friendly banter way. You know, that's not a big thing to get for you to respond with dick sucking. Like, come on now. A lot of these men always bringing up dicks. I don't know what that's about, but these your friends, CEO.
Pause.
Conversation turned into homosexuality again.
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
You the one that's talking in riddles.
you ain't never been to jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I could tell. I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope. Nope.
So what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
You would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
The fuck is we
Well, you
talking
can't
about?
say what you're never.
Well, hold on now. Hold on. Never say never, gang. I don't know what. You know what? Let me shut up.
Do, but I'm saying,
never going to jail, bro.
Well, okay.
I don't even have that in, dog. I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people
Anton, you know you done some crime that you ain't got caught doing yet, okay? But I'm gonna digress.
who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. I don't
hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't.
Well, that's a bias because not every person that's been to jail were rightfully put in jail, especially when it comes to black people, especially when it comes to black men. Black men are put in jail for walking down the fucking street.
I told Anton on when he interviewed me on the Millionaire Morning Show that we had this thing called TNT in New York City. Mm-hmm. And that sometimes if you caught outside, and I told him about the Chinese restaurant, and I say, yo, sometimes they just lock us up just to look like we got locked up and release us from the precinct so it could look like we snitching. He like, nah, I don't believe that. You wanted to be in the streets. I say, yo, bro, I'm a nerd, bro. I didn't get in the streets until 2013 when I had to go to LA because LA is a different beast. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like he's disconnected from reality.
Seen the other side of the game because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up, and it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here. Anton, I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am, and it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other because men can go to war over misunderstandings.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying
that would annoy me though. You sitting across the table from me and you talking to somebody else while I'm sitting here talking to you.
He's doing what women do, talk past you. I'm sorry.
As a woman, I don't even be doing that ignorant shit.
You feel me? But you know, in relations, you know.
I hear what you're saying. What I'm saying? Yeah, you saying like this ain't no man shit he on right now.
Right.
Saying it, he's basically saying, "Oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here."
over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what. That's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was going to happen like that fast. That's why out here I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code.
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite. But what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand.
Yeah, King Pigs. Yeah. We don't do that over here. Okay, don't come over here with that nonsense.
What you're saying?
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
Listen, he ain't wrong.
He realized he was talking to a wall.
Right then and there. Look at his face. He's not wrong. I mean,
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we could talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on himself.
I'm not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah, you shitted on black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Anton. That wasn't necessary. That wasn't necessary.
It was sassy. Call it what it was. It was sassy.
Very fucking sassy, bro. Like I think I shitted on you.
He was deflecting. He deflected to the. Let me tell you, he was talking past him. He deflected. Then he started talking to the producer or one of the people in the background, and then he started to talk to the chat.
Talk to the chat.
On your show, you say ignore the chat. Why you referred to the chat 3 times? So you're a hypocrite.
Oh Lord.
Jazz, don't he say ignore the chat?
All the time. All the time. Ignore the chat. Don't talk to the chat. Don't look at the chat. But then we'll also say chat lives matter though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he loves the chat. So, but he's clocking his chat because he wants to see if his chat is in agreement with him, and they're probably not. They're probably clocking him like Corey is, because Corey's right. Watch this episode because this is a masterclass in deflection and projection. And then after you deflect and project, you throw insults.
Bro. He did all that just to say he got disrespectful just to say he said it to his face, which is true. That's why even before the thing, I said Anton is going to show why he's the greatest content creator in the world. I believe Anton is moving out here like 6ix9ine. Anton's the new 6ix9ine from here on out. 6ix9ine, the rapper with the rainbow hair and the tattoos and all that. Don't worry about it. The chat knows what I'm talking about.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you,
Corey. He's cracking me up because he is really on some Chicago type of time right now. Like, okay, you taking it there because honestly, that would have caught him a fade. Like that would have caught him a fade. I shitted on you. What?
Be careful.
I'm telling you,
you shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
trust me,
the tough talk? I got security, you got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You gotta hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
And I wonder why.
And you see how he said, those not, I don't have security. Those my people. He said,
He's my
okay, your
friend.
people, your security. No, you're trying to paint a narrative like he got security. Those genuinely his people. You got security, brother.
You gotta hire security to walk streets. And that says a lot. That means you know the shit that be coming out your mouth is offensive.
But he, in his mind, in his matrix, that's him playing chess. That's him knowing what you're going to do, because that's why I'm like, look, you begging to be on the show. You got an invite from the show, from the intellectual guy, and now you don't want to show up because it's low hanging fruit now because you feel like you shitted. You feel me? I mean, excuse my language. You feel like you pooped on this man. Like, come on, dogs.
Right.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it was all
said that I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because
you still talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right.
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just
wait a minute. How tall is Anton?
5'8". My girlfriend do the same thing he do. My old girlfriend did the same thing Anton's doing. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Corey, on some man, yo, bro. Anton didn't stay in frame here, bro. He do exactly what women do here, bro. I just proved my point and walk off.
Ooh.
gone, man.
You
just gone, man.
You
gone.
I'm out the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass the Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on.
Right.
Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to, cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, because the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass.
Oh!
I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door.
Oh! My God.
You right.
Today.
You right. Anton's voice went high pitched so many times.
Oh my God. I didn't even see like everything pull through. Yo, that was bad. That was really, really bad. And I'm sorry, Tondo. I mean, both of them, it was a lot of like egomania happening between both of them, but it's like, Anton, yo, you did a lot of unnecessary things in that moment because you just simply didn't want to concede to the line of questioning that he was asking you. So then you had to project, deflect, and insult. Ain't that what what's his name used to say? That women do? That's what we resort to all the time?
Yes.
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. Yes. Yes.
And then, okay, this whole thing with Mika. Why is she there? And wait, so Corey did not know that Mika was going to be there? Was that like an ambush?
I don't think he found out until he got there, right? But Anton did say he was going to do it on a few shows already. He said, I'm gonna take Mika with me. I'm gonna fly Mika out to LA and she's gonna be on this tour with me. Because when looking at Mika, she is an attractive woman, but that culture in LA is different. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If everybody knows you're married and this woman is not your wife, who is this woman? You feel what I'm saying?
So he was trying to like put her on to the stream or something?
Yeah, you give her more visibility. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But see, you're not initiated to the LA culture. You don't understand how the men move out there, but you be outside, but you didn't know that. Or did you know that and just wanted to rage bait so you could shit, so you could poop on this man? You feel what I'm saying? That's why I was disappointed.
I don't know if this is like a LA thing though. Is this a LA thing or is just or
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a West Coast thing because it's heavy in Vegas and heavy in LA, bro.
But I feel like if Corey was doing this in Chicago, he would have the same energy.
I mean, probably, but he's in LA right now. That show is based in LA.
Yeah,
It's different. You gotta move a different way in LA. That's
well,
just what it is.
Yeah, no, and I get that. I just think that it doesn't matter. I don't think he really knows how to move like an actual man amongst other men that he don't know like that. If it ain't a man that's not kissing his ass, he want to be the big dog in the room. He want to be the one that all the ladies that all the ladies appreciate, all the ladies like, because he said this before on a panel I was on with him. He doesn't have male friends like that. He be saying fuck friends like that because, you know, and for me, that's just like, oh, you don't like to be around other men because you don't like being challenged. You got to be the smartest dude in the room all the time, right? And he came across somebody. I'm not saying Corey is a super smart guy himself, but he asked him very legitimate questions that you simply couldn't answer, and then you got up out of there and ran.
No disrespect to the gentleman that be on his regulars on his panel, but after this, he did what women do. He went to the phone and got on a connected 3-way, 6-way call and started to talk about it. Like, that's what's going on. Like, that's there we go. Isn't that what they call it? Remember the 3-way when you gonna call your home girl and she gonna call the home girl and then the other home girl and now y'all all on the phone. Same thing. Is it not?
No, it's the exact same thing. Now I saw this. I guess he went live afterwards on his after hours panel, and I just want to get into what he said, and then we'll wrap this up soon because I don't want
be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talk.
I want to
Two men having. I get into you, Anton. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the perception of it. All right.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Okay, so the perception of it from a man point of view, this is two men having passionate conversations. This is one man thinking that he's harder than the other, and the other man proving that he's not. And then they being right here.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was holding the microphone like this, nigga. That's okay. That's the honest to God on everything. That nigga was shaking like a stripper, bro. That nigga was shaking like a stripper.
Just to be partial, that's usually how I act before I hit somebody.
Yeah, but listen, I see.
Listen.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like, like, does he think that because he was shaking that Corey was scared of him?
He's acting like a woman, man. And then even Q with that challenge, it was soft. It was a soft challenge.
It was.
Like I get real like fidgety, like what the fuck am I about to do?
Listen, bro. Listen. That tough shit. This is what I was taught as I was growing up. You never imply that that's what you're gonna do and don't do it. You never imply that that's what you're gonna do and you don't do it.
When I pull, I always pop. That's why I'm living today.
I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah, no. That's 100.
You don't ever try to insinuate that that's what you nigga. Don't switch seats or like it, cause.
No,
go ahead.
No, you right, but bro, I'm telling you the perception of it.
Go ahead, I'm with it.
In that moment when I seen it, I say that's Corey trying to check Anton temperature. Because when you got up with him, hey, we can go outside. All right, let's keep the conversation. I ain't gonna win it this way. So let's take the violence off the table. You had to do that because a nigga like Corey from Chicago was gonna test you in that way because that's not how you present online as tough. So when he said, okay, he do got some man about himself, now let's continue the conversation. This is normal in the wild. Anton, you just left the wild. I'm a hood nigga. I know what it is.
No. That's a perception. Wasn't shit wild in there. If y'all want to know the truth, wasn't shit wild in there. Wasn't nothing popping off. That's why I told the crowd. I said, nigga, look, I got security. You got security. Ain't shit happening.
That's a fact.
Now, and that's why I was talking about online. I said, nigga, now if you want to shoot a fair one, we can shoot a fair one.
Yeah.
We can go and shoot. Bro, I know people don't know this, but that's what I do. I don't talk about it online. I shoot fair ones all the time, nigga. I got 3 brothers, nephews, friends. Nigga, if we have a problem, we shoot a fair one.
Yeah.
That's not me being tough. I'm not tough. I'm not none of that shit. If you insinuate that that's what you gonna do, you gotta go. You gotta go all the way there. You cannot stop. You can't stop. But I seen the bitch in that nigga. I
think he may have seen the bitch in you too, big dog. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like he said, say it again. You ain't say nothing. You just said, let's take it outside.
You see, we just watched him paint the narrative because this is his direct response to after leaving. Meaning, LA is small, so it was literally with minutes, right? We watched him paint. That's why I said. Now you're initiated when you're back home on the phone with your girls and guys, right? Now you initiated. Now it's a perception. Why you didn't explain yourself on the platform when Corey was asking you?
Because he got too much money for that, he said.
Bitch in that nigga, and that's why I'm like, oh, this nigga soft.
Okay.
All of that chair moving shit, that's performative. Because let me tell you what niggas do when they really doing some shit. They go. They don't say, hey, move out. That's like saying, hold me back.
I mean, well, he was asking you to say it again.
And he don't understand that. That's the real challenge because he closed the distance and told you to say it again.
One more time. Since you about that life, let me get in your face so you can say this disrespectful shit again right to my face.
When he said say it again, he apologized.
Because a person that's really about that life, they're just going to say it. They're going to say it. They're going to say it because they're okay with whatever comes after that because they said what they said and they're going to stand on it. If you challenge me to a duel, ain't no, all right, well, come on, let's go out in the back real quick. You know what I mean? It just, like I said, he got into full frame proximity to you, bro. You had every right to defend yourself in that moment, but you didn't.
The facts are the facts. When he got in proximity, Anton wanted to have a conversation.
And truth be told, I'm sorry. If y'all would have went outside, Anton would have de-escalated outside too. I think so. Because he was trying to de-escalate during the entire interaction after throwing and making insults towards Corey.
Anton stayed to make the insults just so he could come back and say, I said it to his face.
I mean, he stood on whatever business he was standing on, but it was just like
the business was feminine. You stood on business, you stood on feminine business, and you did exactly like you did the opposite of what you project, bro. Like,
but my thing is that if you come in to be interviewed, why is the question about what white men have done? There are other white men that will tell you what white men have done in this country. Why is that such a hard question to ask?
Hold on.
Answer. Why is that a hard question to answer? Why is it so much jumping through hoops to talk about any and everything else, but something that I think a lot of people would have wanted to hear your point of view about?
Exactly. Exactly.
I think that's what could have made it a win for him if he was like, you know what, I stand on these principles, but at the end of the day, A, B, and C has happened, and it's because of these of white men in mass. That's okay to say. But you're saying he's performing, you're performing.
Thank you.
You're
He danced
performing,
around the
babe.
question, Jazz. It is what it is. Yeah, people could say he won this, they won that. It was an L for both of them. And I watch, like I said, I watch Anton more than Corey, but I grew up with Corey. Like, if it was such low hanging fruit, why go? So what was the purpose, bro? And if
that's
the
why
purpose
you're saying
was
it's click farming.
yeah, that's whack. You know, it's easy to talk tough if I got a bodyguard that with a license to pew pew. Like that's easy.
Yeah.
Like do that. Go that's going a totally different way if he didn't have any security with him.
Do you think that he would have said some of the things that he said if there was no security there?
No, he would have sat there and been interviewed. Similar to his Fleece Johnson interview.
I never saw that. I keep hearing about that.
The booty man called him cute. Anton did this. It's facts. Anton, yo, listen, man. I pay attention and I got the memory like an elephant, bro. Like I used to watch him, I stop, and then he would come in the algorithm, I stop. I did get sassy vibes. I'm not gonna insinuate, but like, yo, bro, like you not like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no gangster, but I'm not gonna pretend. So I'm not gonna pretend to be a gangster. But when the disrespect is disrespect, it's time to it's go time. That's it. I fought at my baby shower. It's go time. It don't matter where we at.
Exactly. Anton did that because he knows Corey has more to lose than him. Corey was rich before YouTube.
That's a fact.
Damn. Corey had one security guard and Corey called him soft too in the rest of the video. Damn. It's too much. I want to play a little bit of his response just by himself because I thought it would be more, but they ain't really saying shit in that panel.
We going back right now. I'm with it. I bet you won't say that shit. What we still talking about? What are we still talking about? Nigga, let's just go out back and shoot a fair one. This is the second time I invited you to go shoot a fair one. I bet you won't say it. Nigga, we can go out back right now. What is we talking about? Why are we sitting here debating? Fuck the optics. Fuck all of this. Let's not risk the money, but let's go ahead and get this shit up.
Now, do you think if they would have handled it right then and there, like if he said say it again and then he said it again and they just got to fighting right then and there, do you really think that would have messed up their bag?
When Corey dropped that microphone, if Anton would have said it again, some blows would have been thrown right there.
Yeah,
that was the peak moment right there. Right? When the man say it again, when you about that and ready to go, you say it again so you could go. Like when the light turned green, the car just don't go. You got to lift your foot off the brake and hit the gas. You feel me? Anton didn't lift his foot off the brake and hit the gas. He shifted in reverse. But you know, he's a content creator. He's a content creator, so he made content. I said this. You said that you did nothing though.
Damn.
Out of our system, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna figure it out. What is we talking about? You put the mic down. You're not talking no more.
He's steady reading his chat.
Right?
You got Darlene coaching you right now. We go back right now. Third time. I'm right there. I'm looking at him right there.
I got money for all this.
I got money for all this. I'm richer than you, nigga. I'm not even sure that Corey is rich. What the fuck is we talking about? See, you can't see, and see, we disarm them because you can't say well, I'm doing it because I don't want to risk nothing. Because I offered you to shoot a fair one in the back, so you don't fuck up the money, you don't fuck up your people money, you don't fuck up the platform, none of that shit. I offered you 3 times. Fuck the bullshit. You can't say, well, I don't want to get sued. I got more money than you. I'm the one that's the liability. I'm the one that's the liability.
Just because you got money don't mean that doesn't mean anything. I mean, why? Because I am kind of like, okay, is the real reason why Corey didn't just go because he felt like what is the reason that neither one of them threw the hand?
Corey has open legal situations right now, right?
Oh,
And that background that people say is whack, that's $1 million Titantron screen, right? Like in WWF, that's a screen. That's not paper or paint. That is that entire wall. Yeah, that entire wall is a screen. That cost $1 million, right? And then it's like, yo, bro, if Corey, like, it's a lose-lose, right? And that's another reason why I was disappointed. If he hit, he lose. If he don't, he lose, right? That's why I give him respect for being able to take that disrespect and sit there and try to get it back on track. That's what professionals do. But brother Anton here went there with the intent. I didn't even watch it. I told you I watch every morning. I didn't even watch his show. I watched everybody else review of this situation but his, because bro, we saw what you woulda, shoulda, coulda did, and you didn't. So all that trying to project it onto Corey, I can't respect that as no man, bro. I'm just sorry.
What do you think about what people are saying? Well, Anton handled it the right way because he has stuff to lose, and they really believe that he handled it in the most professional way that he could because of who he is and the type of connections that he has and the platform that he has. Him fighting online could be very risky.
Jazz, those people are in the content creation business. That's why when you said I need to get a YouTube, I'm like, I don't think I want to, because it's not real. Why would I put my body through the stress of these high tension situations when it's not real? And then like, it's not real. You're talking about in real life, bro, we all here on planet Earth. Even though it's through the computer screen, it's still real life, bro. Why do you notice? And we know what Anton's going to say because Anton say the same things. You feel me? It's like a broken record. Everything he said in the beginning of that, we heard Anton say. Only thing I never heard Anton say was, you disrespecting your ancestors by not using your right to vote. I never heard him say that before.
I've never.
You feel me? Me personally. Maybe
heard
he
him even talk about ancestors before.
So like,
according to his ideology, he don't even fuck with the ancestors.
Yeah. So it's like,
so where'd you pull that one from? I guess that was a good way to combat what Corey was saying, because Corey was like, I ain't doing this voting shit. Woo, woo, woo. That is like that is a phrase that a lot of people combat that with. Well, it's because our ancestors did this. That's why we should do that. I've never heard him speak that way though.
And you know what's
interesting? You give a fuck about the ancestors and what they did when you say you don't think when you say we don't even deserve reparations. So now you're worried about what the ancestors died for, but in the same breath say you don't think we deserve reparations. We don't deserve any type of reform or repair or anything. So now you're making that point about, oh, we're doing this for our ancestors. That's not your reasoning behind it.
And it's like Corey's from the generation of real TV, talk shows and stuff. Like, everybody think when two men are talking or two people are talking on screen that it's a debate. When did every interview turn into a debate? That's why it's like, can we have the conversation? You heard Anton always say, I don't want to have a debate. I just want to have a conversation with people. And we go from there. That's what he always say, right? But you went there to have a conversation, or you went there for the viral moment? Because you had, surprisingly, you've been invited back to debate the debater, but now you don't. So who's picking the battles now?
Wait, so since this has happened, he's been invited back?
Craig invited him back. The actual co-host of Corey invited him back to do a debate or interview, whatever, with him, the intellectual one, right? So why is it low-hanging fruit now? Why fly out there? What was the, like, why fly to Las Vegas? Why fly to LA in the first place? Okay, the Adam 22 didn't go through and you had, but you, like, why not just cancel both?
Right.
Big baller. It's nothing, a flight. It probably was free for you, right? Why not? Why?
Well, and my thing is, he said he wanted to come back. He kept saying, like, he's not going to invite me back. You know, why not go back and finish what you started?
Anton just said tonight, because I was watching you and I'm watching the Room 9. Anton just said tonight, yeah, they live on Room 9. Anton just said tonight that he don't want to go back. He think Corey is a scum of the world, and he's hearing words through the grapevine, and he don't respect him as a person, and he think it's low-hanging fruit. He just said that tonight. I'm telling y'all, I watch Anton because it'd be entertaining. But like, I'm watching it in real time, and I'm like, this is that gossip. Like,
and that's what kind of annoys me in this space, because it's everything is such a motive. It's like, I don't really fuck with this person, but I'm gonna go over here with this person just so I can get clicks and views and all of that. Like you said, why put your body and your mind through all that stress just for what? Subscribers?
right.
Like, is the money worth it?
Right.
Because if this was just all a setup for you to go over there to do all of that just for this to be the outcome, like you said, I think that's a little corny.
And then
it's corny on both of them if they both had those type of intentions.
Right. But I don't think Corey had that intention. Anton had the intention. You feel me? Corey just wanted to talk to the man. Corey don't have nobody on the show, so we already in history. Right? Not many people. Handful. Anton is one of those handful. It's only 5 fingers. You feel me? So why not finish the conversation? But no, you got in your emotions. You held frame just because he called you what you are, and it hurt. It hurt. He hurt your feelings. You said it yourself. I'm feeling some type of way. That's what he said. Didn't he? Am I wrong? He said, I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah. I mean, because he said, you're not gonna boss up on me.
And I proved my point, and I'm gonna storm out like these ladies do. That's what you did. This is not accusations. That's what you did.
Hold on.
They can't use the money argument. You can't use the intellectual argument. I'm in your city. Look, I don't know if y'all understand this. I don't know if y'all really understand this. I'm in your city. I flew out to LA. You not in Detroit. You not in my city. I'm in your city and your studio. In your studio. If I'm not what you say I am, why am I in your studio saying let's shoot a fair one?
I mean, you could have waited outside.
Too.
You could have waited outside for him and caught your fade, shoot your fair one, or whatever you want to call it. You could have waited.
Reset your camera, Jazz. You frozen.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, there you go. You back. Yeah. You know why I keep doing that? It's because you got the follow you mode on.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's good for FaceTime calls, but live streaming, if you're not constantly moving, it's going like sleep.
It's gonna glitch me out.
It's going to sleep. Yeah. So always constantly just do a little move, a hair flick or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me fix it then, because I didn't know that was happening.
Yeah.
Because I saw on on the replay of my last video. I'm like, damn, why did it glitch like that? It's probably because I had that on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
I have a production company, so take my advice.
listen, I receive it all. Thank you.
Mhm.
But yeah, he could have just waited outside if it was really that deep, because now you on the internet talking about I'm in your city. Go pull up then.
He's still in the city right now, right then and there. He's still in LA.
Go pull up then.
They wanted to shoot the fair one. He's still in LA.
Oh,
He's still in LA. That was done in LA.
Listen, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to assume. We don't have to say what we are or we not. We could just do whatever it is that we're gonna do.
wait, but they invited you back, so go pull up. So go pull up
I
and
swear
go
to
see what's
God.
to it.
Go back.
If it's like that, because all this in the camera talking about I'm in your city, I'm doing this and that. It sounds good, but we saw you at that studio and you left. And say, people are divided. They're saying that's what he should have done, but you invited the man outside. It didn't go outside, and then you left, and now you on the internet saying I'm still here. What's up? Let's do it. You know where the studio was at. Go do it. Go really be about that life. Like, handle your man shit.
And to me, Anton has a better value to the community with the knowledge he knows and the financial education that he can provide. And it's like, you choose to do this, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, of course, the people who pay you for the knowledge is going to ride with you, Anton. And you're going to have a few who's going to be objective, Anton. Remember, even one of your co-hosts called your movement a cult because it's what you say go, and that's cool and all that. But you're in the city right now in that same LA hotel room talking about it when you know where the studio's at. You have Corey's
and you've been
number.
invited back.
Give him a call. You say, if I have a problem with someone, I give him a call. No, you jumped on angry. You called Angry Man and started telling the man's business like a female does.
What,
Anton?
why call Angry Man? What he got to do with this?
Because that's the big remember, that's big alpha, right? You feel me? But what's alpha about getting gossip? I want to know what's up with that.
Short of him on the phone, and
yeah, I saw it on Twitter. I said, oh nah, I sent it to Ali. I said, nah, I sent it to Fatty. I said, yo, this is the shit this is what I don't respect, bro. You feel me? I'll join a panel for a good conversation, but like, to become a content creator to deal with these Neanderthals it's not what I'm here for. You feel me? I'm not here for that.
Wait, what did they say? Craig is a real street LA dude too, and Anton energy would not have been the same. Anton was kissing Craig, but if you all rewind it back, Darlene is too. She was married to Ice-T.
Facts. And even in because I started to watch this live when it was live. He was like, Darlene, that thing you told me when you had to get on a motorcycle, like all that's corny, bro. Like all that's corny. They like that, like that's corny, bro.
Was he low-key trying to like flirt with her?
He's trying to present himself as this ladies' man. And like, Anton, nobody checking for you. Yo, pull up, go to the Anton Daniels. Jazz, please do me a favor. Go to the Anton Daniel YouTube page and pull up his banner. Please.
Banner? Yeah,
if you don't mind. Like when you go to the page, Anton Daniels, not that Millionaire Morning Show crap, just Anton Daniels page. Like hit the search, go to the search bar, hit the search, press enter, right? And click that.
Okay.
Oh, he switched it.
Wait, what happened? What's different?
Like,
what happened?
That banner was a different banner. Go to the Millionaire Morning Show, see if it's there. See what I'm saying? Like he's cleaning up the image. Click that picture right there. Click that picture at the top.
The banner picture?
Yeah.
It won't let me like open.
It won't let you, but just think about it. Do that man look like he get ladies?
I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, he getting. I don't know. Apparently, some women like being around this nigga. I don't know.
Because he got money now. But I'm just, all I'm saying is he wiped his page of all the questionable videos that when the teeth wasn't fixed, not all of them, but the ones when he was talking like, "Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Teach Henley," and all that stuff. When he was moving like that, all of that's gone. I was just watching it with my wife last 2 weeks ago. All of that's gone. That's gone now. Like, Anton, come on, bro. Be yourself. And like, if what people is insinuating is true, just be you. You still going to have your bag chasers because you have a greater value than to present yourself in a way that you really not. You feel me?
That's what I don't be rocking with. Like the
You always
type of interaction, but then you project as if you're being so real. And in that moment, you couldn't even be real. Like you couldn't even be yourself, just being asked a few questions that anybody should be able to answer. So now you got to put on all this bravado. Now you got to pump up your ego now to ensure that your audience doesn't, see you sweat, but you're sweating while you're doing all this performing.
Yes. And running away from a real challenge, which would be Craig. You see what was it? My life is your entertainment. Is that who that was?
Who?
The last comment you pulled up, who said Craig's a real street dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you're avoiding the real street dude because when you go back, everybody's going to see your energy is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we still reviewing? Hold on, let me flip the
camera.
No,
I just want to get a couple more minutes of this and then I'm gonna end it because it's been 3 hours and I ain't even.
You're doing good.
And I want to preface this by saying, like, I'm not taking anybody's side. I'm just observing what I
it's no shots.
Yeah, what I can see through my eyes, and it's just I wish it would have been handled differently. But when you are a slave to your ego, which was my whole point of this shit, when you're a slave to your ego, this is the type of nonsense that ensues. This is what happens because you're leaning so much in your ego, you just can't be yourself and just have a conversation. You can say all day, I don't want to debate. I want to have a conversation. No, you want people to feed that ego. You want people to stroke that ego and agree with you. That's your thing. Like I clocked that from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting. Damn, AD. Damn.
Your address, and I'm right there. So we could have did that.
Let's see. What else he say?
Talking about Abraham Lincoln and how he was Republican.
Look what the commenter said. You proved how weak Corey is. This man was so emotional, didn't let you answer a question, nor was he comprehending your intellect. He was emotional and fake tough, and you proved why some black people can't be saved.
And a freedom
of black don't that comment sounds like you can say that person is doing what Anton accused Corey of doing, right? And that feeds into his praise kink that he has. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a perfect way to put it. He has a praise kink.
Yeah, it's not accusations. I'm just going by what the man said himself.
He does say he likes to be worshipped.
14th Amendment. I'm about to dig into this nigga. Like, oh, okay, well, we really about to get into some shit. You really want to?
No, he said I'm about to dig in. Pause.
You really want to talk about the history of our party, the transatlantic slave trade, the truth about slavery, all of this shit? He don't want to dig into that shit.
You don't want to dig into it, babe, because you lie.
I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all want to be pandered to. You want to tether yourself to the federal government so they can tell you what the fuck to do.
You know what?
Corey is so anti-government. Like it's like we can really end it here, Jazz, because
we can end it. We can end this because it's nonsense at this point. Because the thing is, you are tethered to you are a hard-leaning conservative. You love the government as under Trump's reign right now. I don't understand how you could say you don't want to be tied to the government when you are literally a walking zombie of
Yeah.
conservative.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I do realize the small micro changes in the economy, and my life did get better under Trump's first administration, and the optics of how things are looking is very bad. Everybody is not objective, but nothing is new. It's just being pushed in your face. They're packaging it and pumping fear into the people so they could win the midterms. I mean, this election, we had no choice. It was either him or collard greens in the tub. So
Stop, because that pissed me off. Bitch,
you feel
who
me?
doing that?
You feel
Never
me?
in my black ass life. Okay, from the Midwest to the South, no black family I've ever known was cooking or seasoning or prepping greens in their bathtub. That's what I
No
knew.
food in the bathtub. Why would you put food where you wash your
Why
body?
would you put food in there?
This is not the
So,
Great Depression.
but that's what that's why I said it's like two wings on the same fucked up bird. They're all performing and all pretending just to in exchange for people that are blindly following them and not asking the hard questions. Somebody
Yeah.
else said it. Anton should have been a politician. He should have
No,
been a politician.
I think that's his goal. I think that's his goal. I think that's his goal for Detroit. He has mentioned that a few times on his morning show, and I think that's why he don't. Corey called it. Corey said you don't want these people to have a video of you talking bad about these people.
That's what I was saying.
And it's funny is the one thing he said he don't have no boundaries, but he don't want to go there. Weird behavior. But for us, is y'all trash. The culture's trash. Throw away the trash. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, like the black people is conservative. Yeah, all that may be true, bro. But like, yo, give us a break. Because I saw a video on Twitter. It said, just because slavery was 200 years ago, just because the calendar changed, don't mean the trauma is not still there. Right? That's 2-3 grandmothers
The trauma
ago.
is still deeply rooted.
The systems are in place. Yes, this is the land of the free, but you gotta play a certain way, especially in Atlanta, to get ahead. You feel me?
And I think honestly, if he could just put his ego to the side a little bit and just be real about just simple shit like that, you wouldn't be so easily offended when people ask you questions that you can respond just the way you did. The systems are in place. We know what has happened.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much, CEO. I really appreciate you coming up here. And
I'm proud of you. I want you to keep going.
I'm trying.
I believe in you. And this is the type of content that you need to be on. Oh, did you see? I'm gossiping now, right? Yeah, did you see?
I already know what you're about to say. I already know what you're about to say. And because I was going to talk a little bit about here. I said, no, I need a
No, that needs its own.
It
needs
to be
short. It needs to be tweeted, X'd, whatever. Because
I can't wait.
Because
I can't wait to get in that.
It's funny how that's happening, and she's your biggest fan.
I'm telling you.
She requested you.
I'm telling
Big Bag Jazz.
Big Bag Jazz. Hey, let them know. CEO, I appreciate you.
I'm a back out so you could close your show out properly, but thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you, friend. I will talk to you soon. Have a good night. Peace out. Y'all, what a show. The drama. Somebody said Molly was praising Anton for the Corey fight. Of course, that's what she does. That shouldn't be a surprise for anybody. But y'all, we hitting on 3 hours. Didn't mean to go that long, but hey, when stuff is happening, you got to talk about it in these YouTube streets. I definitely want to end this by saying I am not for or against any two of those men that had that exchange. We're just making a observation and just talking about what we see and what we've observed. And I'm sorry, I didn't see anybody win, but I did see a lot of people lose control. Or I saw 2 people lose control. unfortunately. But that's all I got, y'all. I'm running out of things to say. I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please make sure that you keep tapping in with me. I am making an effort to be more consistent with you guys and show up live and bring you some content. So thank you again. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I hope you have been having a great year so far, and I hope it continues to be a great year for you. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. Bye. Peace out.